will be right there, guys. I just have to do one more thing because I can't. I hear myself twice. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then one more thing. Can't hear myself over there. One more thing. Be right there. Be right there. Oops. Hold on. I fucked that up. Hold on. I'm coming. I am trying. I'm getting there. I see you all. Thanks for being here. I'm Reality of Chris Marie. We're talking about health and wellness. Check in, if you will. As soon as I get done trying to get all these people to get TikTok situated for a second. But yeah, it's the holidays and it's hard to navigate that shit, especially when you're trying to stay sober. If you are trying to stay sober or not, it's even harder sometimes just with family in general. Also, it's an open panel. I'm going to drop the link in a tiny little bit after I talk a little bit about mental health and wellness. I'm going to I lost my mouse, motherfucker, mouthy guy. Yeah, mouthy thing. Do I look frozen? No, I look frozen. Give me a second. I'll check myself in a minute. Pre-muted myself over here anyway. Yeah, I did. Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry. Get there, Chris. Pay attention. Pay attention. See, this is another thing. Mental health. Like I have no attention span whatsoever. I can't even. I should stop talking so I can just get stuff. 1 second. I'm almost done. I'm almost ready. Was that or I just like make you wait a little bit longer? I didn't want to do that. Okay, good. Don't fuck with me right now, motherfucker. TikTok. You fucking marked, you piece of shit. I mean, not piece of shit. You're good. All right, we're good. I'm back. Am I back on the stream here? Comments are showing. Okay, everybody's here. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's not bright. Oh, do I look green? Do I look green? I feel like I look green. Do I look green, guys? Hi, besties. Do I look green? Put a one in the chat if I look green. Or do I look shiny? A little green, okay. Is that better? Put one in the chat if it's better. Is that better? Put my eyelashes off. Like better? Like I don't look green better? Okay, awesome. Thanks, Terry. So I really didn't really prepare too much about this, but I did tag a bunch of friends also on YouTube because I didn't know how to get a hold of them. And was just saying I just wanted to invite them because I was talking to them this morning about doing a round table type deal every once a week or something, once every 2 weeks. Oh, it's not easy being green. Yeah, so I tagged them. So if you see a bunch of new people, and if anybody comes in the chat, please welcome them if I'm not paying attention. I think I'm too big. I'm 100% okay. Oh, there you go. You better. Okay, couldn't see myself. Okay, please hit the like button too. Oh, do you guys mind? I know I'm supposed to be eating on camera, but I really want some of my fucking goddamn Sour Patch Kids. I've been eating them for months now. So I'll eat a couple and then I'll start looking. I'm sorry. I'm dying. I didn't get to eat. I eat these all week. I got my notes. Sorry. I love them. So, I know, right? Stop telling question. Okay. What else? Okay. That's not what you did there. Okay. Well, ChatGPT didn't give me much to do. Didn't much anything over here. So we're gonna just forget that for now. But I know. I want to talk about Mimir. Do you want to come up here with me? Does anybody want to come up here with me? I'm gonna start out and just tell everybody a little bit about what I deal with. Oh, there it is. What I've been dealing with. And why I'm not all the time. You know? Me too. Self-deprecating. All that stuff. Don't you feel like nobody understands you? You're always a problem. You know? Don't I self-deprecate myself all the time? Like I'm doing it right now. Hey, I surround myself with cats. Don't you? That's a sign. Tara, do you deal with anything mentally? And if you do, how do you move past them chicken? I'm so hungry. Same. Yep. You're too much. Not enough. Calm down. Oh, you hate that one. Calm down. Motherfucker. Don't you think I would if I could? Alright, I'll stop. Chilling. Oh my god, they're so good. But I do feel like at the holidays it's the worst. I mean, I don't know. I talk too fast, I know. I have to start. I know, I'm gonna slow down. I tried to, and then I feel like it sounded like I had a stroke. Right. Oh, you're telling. I know. I know you talk too fast. You don't sound like you're speaking English. Do you guys have like intrusive thoughts? Like I have like all day long, telling me that I'm not enough. Yeah, I know, Kat, I'm an idiot. Because seriously, I say that about everybody says it about me too. It's usually like other people's panels, like aren't that people aren't on, you know, that don't know who I am, and I try to not like. I literally every time I'm with Daegu on his channel, because he's on his panel, and mine too. I try to practice like not interrupting and being quiet, not making too long of an answer. You know what I'm saying? And then I also have to practice my facial expressions because I realize watching myself that you know exactly how I feel no matter. If I start to get bored or I lose it, it's hard because I fucking have ADHD. And if somebody's answering and it goes on and on and on, I'm like, that's what it feels like with me when I do it, but like I try not to do it, but I lose focus. You have to just answer and move on, or I don't know, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, well, I do the same thing, but I try not to. But I also feel like too, like I've been diagnosed with all these things, so like you know, bipolar 2, which I kind of agree with a little bit. I don't believe in these diagnoses, by the way, but we'll just go for it for now. Just pretend that they're real. I think it's all spiritual, and we'll get to that. But I'm not just eating it, and I love these fucking things. See, somebody just moved my goddamn sir. And I had a peeker a little while ago. You know, the peripheral. The weirdest thing is I had that same one 2 years ago, and it scared me. I said, if you're benevolent, cool, we stop peeking. And it did. I went outside, I told you about George. Well, one just literally, let's get ready for this, kept coming in, peripheral. I said, stop. I'm clearer than ever. No kidding. I've been asking to see spirit. No, half definitely. I'll put these ones down. Of course, stop. Terry's gonna yell at me. Okay. Okay. Yo, that is a sign, Cass. Whatever you were thinking about at that moment, think about that the thought that you were having. That's the thing with angel numbers, right? Somebody's moving my cursor. Stop moving my cursor, guys, please. I need all benevolent. I'm gonna miss benevolent time available. I'll have it later. I'm just gonna light something real quick. My stage. I'm gonna miss benevolent time available anyway. So all positive energy, nothing but positive within face here. All negative gloom. If you're malevolent or if you're whatever, if you're not good, I love you anyway, but you're not allowed to be here anymore. And just be positive again. So, oh my cursor just moved again. No, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm stepping, asshole. I'm stepping on my fucking mouse. I'm stepping on my mouse and I'm thinking it's me. I'm thinking it's a ghost. Krista, fucking Krista. Jesus fucking Christ, Krista. The funniest thing I've done all day. See what I mean about myself? I'm an asshole. I was stepping on my fucking mouse. Remember I said I lost my mouse earlier? Well, I was stepping on it. It was down there. Okay, so back to this. Angel numbers real quick. Yes. I am for fucking real. Because I had the fucking peek earlier. Just when I start before I started. But anyway. You can tell the chat volume's no way. Because so Snow White's more of a lady. Like she won't talk. Well, eat candy on live stream. That's start Instagram. Yes, I'm eating. I apologize. Okay. Sorry and stuff. Okay. So, angel numbers. I still see them every day. All day. 222, 333, 111, 44, all of them. Earlier, I have 444 somewhere around here. Anyway, always think about what you're thinking at the moment, and whatever it is, that's what that is. They're just nudging you to tell you that you're on the right track, or what you're thinking about is probably they can answer more of, like, you know what I mean? Or if you need them at the time, sometimes they'll just send them, like, you'll say it, just a reminder that they're there. I see 109 all the time, and that is the time I was born. I've been seeing that my whole life, and I didn't know what it meant. I just knew that I knew about the one. I knew, like, it was the only thing we ever thought about was like 1111, right? But I would always say 109. And then when I started to wake up, I found out. Well, I knew it was the time I was born. I knew that. I found out. I'm like, oh, it's Mini Minerva. It's my birth angel. Who your birth angel is your guardian, who's with you your entire soul life, like your entire incarnation. That's your guardian angel. Well, sometimes we have guides and guardians that switch on and off, you know what I mean? But your birth angel is with you all the time. It's basically a part of you. And I have a 7-year-old little girl who's with me all the time named Minerva. She is my guardian angel. So, Kat, that's your birth angel telling you that, just nudging you. It's your guardian angel letting you know. Yeah, aw. I only found out her name through like one of my readings. And yeah, she's with me all the time, and that's why I have such a spirit of a little child. Remember I told you guys I'm like a child trapped in an adult's body? Well, now I know why. She's always been. She's me. She's a part of me. She's the fun part of me. And she always, like, I guess I didn't. I tried to ask if, like, maybe I said, was she like my child in the past life, or was I her in this life? And all she could tell me was, no, she's just part of you. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I talk to her all the time. I feel like she's the one that's always playing with my cats. And I also knew and she's a little girl, and I tried to picture her. She said that she has ponytails, and she like brown ponytails, and she has a dress, and she's always dancing around and twirling around, and so I always twirl around outside too. And then, like, I always walk to my plants, and I tell my plants I love them, and I hug my tree, and I tell her to take care of them outside. And I see my swans that I have, my blow-up swans, I always see them swim over to me. You're not gonna, like, I have it on video. Everything I tell you guys about what happens outside, I record it, okay? And it's been happening for like 3 years. That's why I don't ever get rid of them. but she's always right. And I know I told her to go ride the swans and just start moving around. And then my cats, like I said, my cats are always playing with something in the air. Um, and I used to see them like they would run around like, and I know they would do zoomies. I know cats do zoomies, right? They chase each other, but these they're like chasing nothing, and they would run into the walls, and they would get so confused. I'm like, oh, because you know how spirit can go to the wall, they can't. So I think they would because they would shoot. One would get so confused, and she'd be like, "What the fuck?" And she like knew that something wasn't right with that shit. But like, it's so funny because they're from the angelic realm. But anyway, and also all of my cats have been. So I have 7. Isn't that funny? 7 dwarfs. Isn't that the craziest thing? Actually, I have 8, but like number 8's just kind of mine. But 7 dwarfs, dude. And then I have all these other freaking woodland creatures outside that eat out of my hand that I just went outside because it's been so cold. I had to put heaters out there and blankets, heating blankets. Now on the couch I have out there, like it's all closed in. Now I have it. Like, my gazebo is completely closed in. It's closed in now, and I don't have. It's barely getting any air in there. And their little tents are set up with a bunch of blankets on like everywhere, blankets everywhere, pillows everywhere. But they have the tents and they sleep, and I see them sleeping in it. And 2 of them let me wrap them up out there. But they're my guardians. They're my guardians too. And I feel like cats do guard us, and they're actually from the planet Irma and Lemuria. Lemuria, not Lemuria. I'm sorry, Lyra, not Lemuria. Lyra and Irma, and that's where the cat beings are, right? Because every planet has, like, we have a cat planet, we have a dog people, and they have their own planet, but they're from Irma. And when right now the 3-star Atlas, I forget how they say it, 3-eye Atlas, the whatever. It's going to be another perihelium again, but anyway, that is actually if you're on the most benevolent time available with me, it is a ship that's come here from Arcturian, from Arcturus, and it has Irma beings, cat beings, Arcturians, which are the oldest race in our universe. Come on, you're fucking hurting me now. Come on, get over here now. And Arcturians, Irma, and who was the other ones? Another race. Oh, wait. Arcturians and the other one's with an A. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, three different ancient races, and they're one of them. And they came and they were they put light codes out in the sun after October 16th. So if you're outside, not to be outside, but try to be outside with no nails, with no nail polish, and your hair and your nails are your antennas, and that's where you get your activations. So their light codes are going into the sun, and they're being spread out to us. And they tell you to look straight up into this, if you believe it. So look straight into the sun, because you can do it now, because they've made it where there's a shield over it. And it protects us from all the solar rays and all the flares that we're having. We're supposed to have them because we are ascending, right? But they put a net over it so it won't be as dangerous, and it's not as strong. So we see these solar flares coming in, and they're coming in like light waves, right? And causing all the they want us to have the beautiful which you can see the northern lights, what you call it, the northern lights, but we have it over here, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they put light codes in there for us for our ascension, and we're gonna when it hits us, when the light codes, like when they affect us, it's in our own time. It's for us to have the knowledge in our own time and wake up in our own time. Yeah, solar flares are so the sun. So I can show you what CMEs are. So CMEs are the sun that lets out this burst of something. I think they're called CMEs. I'll get you a video of one right now. And what it does is it actually it affects our atmosphere in a way that like it's like so strong that it causes all kinds of like solar winds and like tornadoes and earthquakes, and causes all kinds of shit like that. Maybe I might be able to explain a little bit better, but I can show you one, and we have a lot of them. So basically, back in 1901 or something, we had a huge one, and it was called the Carrington event, and it knocked out our entire fucking electrical system. But back then we didn't really have one, you know what I mean? Like it was like brand new, and we haven't had one like that since. We've had a bunch of little ones. So when the Earth was supposed to shift, remember they said the Earth was supposed to hold over the shift, and the whole world, and that's what they did before the floods that caused all the floods and caused all the, for all the beings that everybody dies, blah blah blah. We're supposed to have that again, but because we have been ascending and they don't want to wipe us out, they can and start over. We earn the right to stay and then to help us. they've put a code, they put a net over. This is the beings that they can do this stuff. They're the ones who brought us the sun. They're the ones who created us, so and the earth and all that. They put a net over it, as a net that we will be able to see in our own time. That helps us not get the complete effect of the solar flares that's causing our ascension, which is good anyway. It's a good thing anyway. Shadows and numbers I acknowledge. Oh, I love that you just said that. And listen, I am spiritual. I am not religious. I'm spiritual, but I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that Buddha, Jesus, Gandhi. I think they're all our ascended masters are sitting up there having dinner and just watching us and being very proud of us for all being very accepting and not hating anymore. Because I believe that hate is something that it was a fake thing that was taught to us that by people that wanted us to hate each other. And if you really realize that we wake up, then we had the peace in the Middle East, that came because of Sobrietea Atlas, by the way. It landed on Mars and put out a love. It's been sending solar love out to us too, or waves of love out to us too. And hey, Lauren, and what was I just saying? It's been yes. So peace in the Middle East and all that stuff. So literally, like, and I feel like people are gonna realize, like, literally, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, we wanted this all along." They literally signed within minutes of the time and sent out these light codes from Mars. And Mars is like where they send out the love. But it's been sending out love, and it's been basically raising our vibration. I want you to join. And I feel like I've been literally my whole life so like getting back from spirituality. So that is something that affects spirituality in my opinion, because it affects our energy. It affects what can't really explain how it affects us, right? I'm trying to think. It does help the when they say the Schumann resonance is higher, that is Earth's vibration. That is Earth's heartbeat. It was set at a certain wavelength. I think it was like 6 for the longest time, and that was in our 3D realm, right? Our 3D Earth. I don't think Earth is flat. I don't think Earth is round. Earth is stacked with dimensions. It's a plane, a base reality stacked with 8 dimensions. I think there's like maybe 16 of them or something. And as we raise our vibration, we go through them. And I don't think we ever really, I think at this point we're all going to be like, if you're on my timeline, you're going to be on 5D. And 5D, which means like the Earth's vibration is higher. And it's like, when you think about vibrations too, right? Think about this. So when they say vibrations, then we can't see the higher vibrational beings because they're vibrating higher. So when you know how something spins and the faster it goes, it vibrates, you don't see it. Think about that. That's how that works, right? So when we vibrate higher, we start to see them more. And then we start to disappear from people that aren't vibrating as high. See what I'm saying? So right now we are actually living 5 and 3. Like we could be living with NPCs, which maybe some of us are. I believe everybody in our conversation, we're all starseeds. If we're not starseeds, we're all meant to be here with each other at this point in time in history. And I do believe that. So when I think about spirituality, people think that spirituality and like higher and other beings, alien beings, are completely separate from the Bible and all that. No, it's all the same. They're vibrating higher. They are closer to God than we are. I do believe in God. I believe in a higher being. I believe the universe is an energy, and I think that's who God is. What you guys think of God? Or I think of a source, which is our source energy. I also believe that we were created by Ra. Ra was our sun god. And I know people think that Anunnaki don't know. I believe in Ra he was incarnated as also Archangel Michael. And also Edgar Casey, and then Wilcox, that's who's here now, Michael Wilcox, or David Wilcox. He is Edgar Casey reincarnated, for sure. And also, he was channeling Archangel Michael since he was a child. He was channeling Ra since he was a child, and he didn't realize that he was all those people. It's a whole thing. But spirituality to me, so like what I'm saying when I talk about spirituality and religion, and all, it's to me, religion is man-made. It's all basically spirituality to me. It's all based on love and good intentions. So basically, the universe is built off of love and kindness. And I don't believe that planet Earth is or planet. We're supposed to be an and planet, like me and you, not me or you. And there's no reason we cannot live in duality, which I like duality because I like problem solving. But we need duality with compromise. There's all these words were fucking put on us. They were lies. We are liars. We are the villains. The United States is the villains this whole time. We have lost every word, by the way. Mars has all the fucking Germans on it. The Mars Germans out there. They won. They got to take over Mars. It's like the craziest thing. It's a crazy story. But if you think it's nothing really, I shouldn't be talking about this right now. But it basically like we're supposed to live in love with each other and like, and that's what every religion is about. And we're not supposed to believe that we just die and we go into the ground and that's it. I've already died, okay? I've already died and come back. The whole NDE, you know what I mean? So that's when I started getting more spiritual. But it took 10 years. Like when going back to my childhood, I was diagnosed bipolar. I was diagnosed BPD, which is basically bipolar and steroids. And I can tell you a little bit about it, but it's like basically what you see in me. It's um. Hey, Mama J, how are you? Thanks for being here. Talking about spirituality, a little bit about what I go through and how it relates back to spirituality. I was just talking about the universe and stuff too. But being diagnosed like borderline personality disorder sounds so. I hated it. I hated that fucking term because I'm like, no, there's not. I don't have a disorder. Like, you know what I mean? It just sounded fucked up. But I when you read what the symptoms are, I'm like, holy shit, that's me. It's like bipolar 2 on steroids. And then I'm a self-medicator. So then I have addiction into that shit, right? So not only do I choose to be a fucking addict, I'm choosing to be fucking like all these mental issues, dealing with a family. These motherfucking nuts. Okay? My parents are fucking crazy. And we'll have to talk about it a different time. But I grew up in chaos, okay? I love them all. And then I turned into that. Like, I was so always mad at my dad. Like, I hated them for what they, like, everything they were. And then when I'm like, you know, and then that was them. You know, 16 years ago, we were all in prison. All in prison. No future. It's not a sustainable lifestyle. It never has been. Everybody gets out. Everybody gets clean. And, like, now we're all good. But still, it took a long time. And, like, we all, like, my uncles got back with their wives. It's so crazy. Like, and then my parents are all getting a divorce now. Like last October, I had parents, all parents that were, like, married. I had 4 parents, but I have step parents. But I've been like that my whole life since I was 3. Right? All of a sudden, now it's not all of a sudden because a lot of shit happened, but like 10 years ago, and now all of a sudden they're getting divorced, all of them. So now I'm like 6 again. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck. Me and my sister are like losing our fucking minds and acting like they're leaving us or something. I mean, nothing's really changing because I don't live with them. I haven't lived with them in years, like a long time. I live with my husband, you know. And I'm so good at it, but I was like, it just freaks me out. And then there's other things that happen that kind of fucked up that I find out afterwards. But that's another story. I love my mom, no matter what. But you know, like it's like I'm not gonna say how old I am because I'm gonna be 35 forever. But the fact that like I'm losing my mind over my parents' divorce, it's just like my poor dad. Yeah, poor Mike dad. He was like, I mean, my mom says he shouldn't be shocked, but she's like, I told you I fucking hated him. I said, no, you didn't. You didn't. Never said that. Never. But it's like hard to deal with when you feel like. And then literally, I was watching something earlier. I think it was Ashley. Literally, it was Ashley, and she was saying to her sister, you know, we think our parents are perfect, or they're really nice. We're not supposed to understand something like our parents are people too, and like they make mistakes too, and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, hold on one second. George down the store. We're not supposed to know everything about our parents. It's just weird because like I don't know. I'm fine now. Like me and my mom are great. Like oh look, it's 200 people, 222 people watching. See guys, angel numbers. Now it's crazy. As much as I say like they're sociopaths, it's brought us all closer a little bit, actually. You know, but everything's good. And like I feel like my goal for next year is to get my house done finally because I've been putting that off for so goddamn long. Yes, Tustin, I'm going to start the house on in January, so the whole house will be done by Christmas of next year, and I'm going to have the entire family here. My family, his family. I've all sets like all sides. You know, my whole in-law side, all my Mitchum side, all my dad's side, my mom's side, my stepdad's side, all of it, all of us. There'll be like 100 of us here because my house is big enough for it, and I can't do it the way it looks now. It needs to get done. So I'm going to get over my anxiety of having contractors here while I'm trying to do a podcast. And I don't like people in my motherfucking house. I don't like people. I'm scared of people, okay? And I don't care about tearing them downstairs. I don't care if you have to tear a floor off it. I don't care if it's complete. It's going down the studs anyway, right? I'm taking walls out and shit. The whole fucking house going down studs. I'll rebuild back up. Do it. I don't care. I'll live upstairs. I'm not leaving. I have 8 cats. I'm not leaving. We're not leaving. My candy bed's here. My woman's here. My people are here. My cats are here. My food's here. My plants are here. Everything's fucking here. I'm not leaving. Okay. So I'll live upstairs. I don't need a kitchen. I didn't. Oh, no, I want a kitchen. I didn't need a stove, but they're making me have a fucking stove. I'm joking. I'm gonna have a stove because I have to look. It has to look good, but it's gonna look so fucking nice. You guys are gonna love it, but we deserve it. But anyway, that's my goal for next year. Okay, and work on my relationships. I was getting to the family part, working on family relationships because at this point I wasn't fucking talking to any of them. But Thanksgiving, and now I am. Now I love my brother. Like we're good. But there's like it's like the other sides too, like my uncles and stuff that I love to death that basically raised me, and like my cousins that were raised with. Work on those relationships because I want them to come here next Christmas, and I want us all to get together because I talk about my boosh all the time. That was my grandmother. That was our grandmother. She died very young, and that's what like threw us into like chaos for like 20 years. We were already like pegging out balls. You know what I'm saying? We weren't exactly the most loved people in the neighborhood, or in the town, or in the state. And then my grandmother died, and my uncles are. Think about it. My uncles are like 27, 26, 25, all married with kids like us, little kids like us. We're the kids, and I'm already dealing with like before she dies, like they're all every weekend that's where the club is, that's where everybody gets together, that's where everybody's at. So there's fighting, there's chaos, there's like drinking, there's fights, and like that freaks me out. I'm like very fucking it's very traumatic. Like to me as a kid, I saw my grandmother have a gun held to her fucking head for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? Fucking like a lot, and then I became the addict and the alcoholic and the fucking so I was like fucked up just like them. And then by 36, I fucking died 5 times. And the last time I died, I got clean. That was it. And it took me all of them fucking times in rehab because I didn't go for myself. I never went for myself. I was going for the courts, going for my parents, going for this one, going for my husband, going for not my husband, going for my ex because that motherfucker's in prison too. He's in prison. I never thought like, that's why literally I wasn't going to marry somebody that I was going to be. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you how it's crazy. It's a crazy story. It's a real fucking crazy story. Actually, I'll just tell you now. So, literally, like, I went to rehab so many different times for like the courts for my parents because I had to, or I was going to either get kicked out or go to jail again. I'm going to jail so many times. And back then, you didn't get Suboxone. No, sirree, you fucking withdrawal. And I was an addict, dude. And I started doing dope in the end. 6 months I did it. I overdosed 3 times. And so, like, in other times, too, like, you're going to detox, right? Like, I would go to detox a lot. The detox is only fixing the symptoms. Like, you're not fixing the problem. So, here I am ripping and running with my dad, my parents, my family, whoever, my friends, the fucking scumbags I cut out of my life. My ex, who's in prison for life. It's like, it's a whole thing. It's a long story. I overdosed. I died, and they had to. So I was So I'll tell you, it's the last time I did dope, and I didn't know how to shoot myself up. And I was doing oxys. I was doing pills the whole time. I was doing pills for 20 years. I was doing coke for 20 years. Started to smoke crack like a scumbag in the very end. But I was self-medicating. You know what I mean? My ex was right. So long story short, my ex was unavailable for 20 years, right? But he was mine to begin with. Long story short, he was unavailable. So I'd go home at nighttime, and I would just lose my mind because I knew I wasn't with him, right? But I wanted to be, and I was crack in the end. And so I was doing dope, right? And I was doing Xanax a lot. And I had a car, and I was basically on my last. Like, I can barely have an idea at this point. It was like going to Camden. It was just I'm a mess. Right? Me up because I don't know how to shoot myself up. And I'm doing dope. I'm bag after bag, and I'm on Xanax, and I'm all fucked up. I'm in backseat of my own car, and I'm like, shoot me up another time. He's like, no, baby, can't. I remember him saying no, and I'm like, no, fuck it, you're doing it. All I remember is, so I had a bag of dope left in my purse. I had Xanax in my purse. They're driving my car, this couple. I have my digital cameras in my car, my purse, and we're all in our drugs. And we're in the parking lot of an Acme. He shoots me up. That's all I remember as I go out. And I don't remember going out. He shoots me up. Then I wake up in the hospital, and I'm in there, and I'm like, and I'm cold. And I've already overdosed twice before, but this was bad. I had no clothes on, crash carts next to me. And he basically, I die in the car. They're like, you weren't breathing. She's like, holy shit, she ain't breathing. They take me, it's like 2 miles to the hospital. They throw me out of the car onto the sidewalk well, into the emergency room, run and say she's dying. She's a dope feet. She just overdosed on heroin. They take my fucking car, by the way, steal it with my purse, with my digital camera because I was cool back then. This was 2012, and go to Camden and they sell out my shit, my cell phone, everything. But anyway, so when I wake up in the hospital, I look over and I realized, holy fuck, I just died. Like I just knew because for some reason I'm still cold because my blood pressure's starting to come back up again, right? So I have warming blankets on me. My clothes are cut off. They had to do the thing, the paddles, whatever. So, but anyway, I start to laugh. I don't know why, but I start to come to and I look over and I got a warming blanket. I look over and I see a cop with my fucking purse and he's got my fucking drugs. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to prison for life. For a very fucking long time. At this point, I'm all the way. I've been on probation, parole. I've been in trouble for 20 years. I have no chances left. None. Not a fucking chance. If I get caught with all that dope, I'm going to jail. Anybody would anyway, right? This earth angel of a man walks over with my shit, walks over my person, and I'm waking up. As I'm waking up, yeah, that guy. He goes, that guy I told you before. He goes, listen, I'm gonna try to rack baggies. He throws all my dope out. I had a fucking bundle of dope in it. Throws it all out. He was going to charge you with this one Xanax. He's like, you got 90 days to come to court, but you get clean in that 90 days and show me that you've gotten clean and you are really clean. I will drop all your goddamn the charges. I was like, yes, sir, no problem. Fuck yeah, right? Dude, I don't know what, because nothing ever worked before. But this was like, I couldn't believe, I didn't even know that. He actually said some other things to me. He said that, he's like, you don't look like he's like, you look like you're still good, but you're about to lose everything. He's like, you don't have another running you. Your friends have taken your shit. They threw you on the sidewalk. Lucky they even brought you here. Most of them don't bring you here. They just throw you out on the floor, on the ground. I know that I couldn't, oh, no, they didn't take my purse. They had my cell phone. So I didn't have my cell phone. He's like, you don't have a cell phone in here. They took your stuff. And I was like, oh, shit. So I only remembered my ex's number. And, another ex. And I called him and I said, can you, I had him come get me. I didn't know where my car was. I had to find it 2 days later when everything was missing in it. Well, like my digital camera and my money, whatever. They took all the drugs out of my purse. All the drugs, all the money out of my purse. Dude, it was crazy. Like, I threw me on the sidewalk, but yeah. But anyway, how do I know I died? So that happens, right? And I know that, like, it's horrible, dude. Oh, dude, I have friends, like, I don't know if you found him that way, but, like, I know friends that have found waking up next to the person dead. Like, I overdosed so many times. And, like, I'm telling you that, like, that, I was so fucking, I knew I couldn't do it anymore. Like, I knew I was going to die. And I couldn't believe this. This cop still, to this day, I still talk to him. I went through this whole thing with him. He watched me go through everything. Like, getting better, getting married. Like, he's just retired. I still talk to him. And it's crazy. Like, I didn't know him that well. He just said that, like, he kind of knew who I was. And it was really cool. I call him an earth angel because, like, nothing worked before. But I do know that something. So anyway, so 10 years, so 10 years go by. I feel myself, right? So something, I was able to do it. I basically was like, I took the Suboxone the way I was supposed to. And I just started doing it the right, like, I don't know. I put it this way. I was off all the drugs that were killing me, which was all, like, the crack, the dope, and all that. I'm still smoking pot. I'm taking Suboxone, and I'm taking my Adderall because I'm a mess, right? But I'm also on lithium for bipolar and all. So, like, literally, I could feel myself, like, every year I would feel like it got easier and easier. I worked, so me and my dad both actually got clean at the same time. He also, I called him that time from the hospital. He basically told me to fuck off because they were done with me at this point. And he told me to go. And I said, fuck you, you do it too. And he goes, okay. So we both got clean at the same time. But I ended up staying in the hospital. I didn't leave for like 2 weeks. I went to the crisis unit. And I went, and after that, I actually had to go away for a little bit too because I had to turn myself in because, like, it's crazy. You get clean and then you have to clean up your shit. So, like, the first time I had to do, like, a lot. I actually violated, so I had to turn myself in, and I had to do 9 days, and then, like, I got out and I went to rehab anyway. And I went to a place called Hampton House. And I just worked with my dad on the program. My dad still runs he was running I think he's still doing the kids club. It's a keep it simple, stupid. It's an NA meeting club. He's been running it for 15 years. How long has it been? 12 years? Yeah, he's been running it for almost 15 years. And, like, he just actually relapsed, but not on anything but gambling, but still something. That's why my stepmom decided to leave him. But we go through this like thing where like my uncles, we were all on everything, and we all self-medicated. My grandparents died. I mean, they were all me and my uncle were both diagnosed bipolar. My grandmother, my great grandmother was bipolar. She was the one who was dropped off. She was a white lady who was dropped off on an Indian reservation when she was 3 days old. They think they don't know where she came from. They just know the little white baby was dropped off on a reservation up there in Erie, Pennsylvania, and she was raised. They took her in, raised her, and that's why we don't know. Like we don't know exactly what her birthday is. She was called Mana. We called her Mana. My Mana. She outlived her, and she outlived my grandfather, her son. And my grandmother died too. My grandmother was 47, and my grandfather was 52. He died first of a massive heart attack, and then a year later, she was so depressed. She was like me, kind of. She got so depressed when he died that she got cancer actually, and she didn't want it treated within a year, and she was gone. She had ovarian cancer, and it devastated me. I was 7, and it devastated my whole family, my uncles, everything. It was so bad. Like it destroyed us when they died. It was like that farmhouse where we all lived, my whole life wanted that house back, right? I didn't realize my uncle said to me just recently. I said I want the house back. I've always wanted it. I've been mourning that house my whole life. He's like, Krista, it's on the Indian. He's like, don't you know it's on Indian burial ground? That's why all that bad things were happening. That's what's happening to us. I said, what bad things? He's like, Busha dying, Potts dying, Huggy Bear getting hit by a car, you falling down the steps. And I'm like, no, I didn't realize that. He's like, no, that's why we didn't keep it. He's like, it was like hilarious because we had an in-ground pool there, and I was traumatized by the fighting and the guys coming over, my uncle's friends, and all of them drinking and having parties all the time. It was, you know what it is there. You know, it is. Just think of Sons of Anarchy. Just put that with my life. People always say mob lives. I'm like, no, it's the other way. You go the other way with it. It's more like Sons of Anarchy. Not anymore. I'm retired now. But like, literally, exactly. I think she's dropped off from the stars. I definitely think she's a, urban. Think about it. It's outside of my family that's more connected to it. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I have to eat these. So yeah, she was raised by a lady named Mary, and then Bear, and then and their last name was, I don't know where Mitchell kind of came from, and it's another thing. I can't. And then my grandmother, I can't find her birthday, so I always wanted to get her birthday on me because we never knew what it was, but um. Yeah, so my grandmother got so depressed when my grandpa died that she just ended up letting herself die. That killed me. The funny thing about that is she had such an impact on me, right? I thought growing up, up until just recently, that she and I were going to, when I was alive, or when she was alive, she would take me to Alcyon Lake Park, is what I thought it was. Alcyon Lake Park. And it was a barbecue / amusement park / get together, but like it had underground tunnel slides. And I don't know what made me in my adult life think that was still real, but I clearly remember going a couple of times, right? More than once. I thought it was once a year, but I was 7 when she passed away. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is like some kind of picnic. I don't know. Underground tunnel slides, right? I don't know. So I go through all my addiction, right? A couple of times in my life, I see a sign that says Alcyon, and I always remembered the Alcyon Lake Park. So then I go, when I get out of all the rehab and I have nowhere to go, I stay at a friend's house randomly, like 3 or 4 towns down the road. Good friend of mine. And the room that he puts me in, right? I'm laying there and I look out the window. Well, guess where I'm at? Across the street is Alcyon Lake Park. But it's a park with benches, right? So I say to my dad one day, Dad, what happened to Alcyon Lake? Where's those parties that Busha used to take me to? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, Dad, with the underground tunnel slide, and all like the amusements. He goes, what the fuck are you talking about? Underground tunnel slides. I said, And then it dawns on me, right? Because I start to get more spiritual that literally Alcyon is a planet, right? And it was after she died, and we were astro traveling. Like she would pick me up, I think, in my, as my astro body. I was a kid, or my dream state. So I would always remember where I was from because now I know through getting spiritual readings I am from planet Alcyon. It hit me years later, but like the signs were always there, and it didn't. And it was crazy because a lot of shit, like I had the 109 my whole life, so I knew who I. It was always a reminder that I didn't know was my birth angel. And then when I meet my husband too, like a lot of similarities. Like his mom passed away in the South, but she passed away on my birthday. His dad and my brother have the same birthday. Both our brothers are Sean and Mike. We're like almost, we're so opposite, but we're so not the opposite. Like we're so same, but we're so the opposite. Like he calls me, I'm like Animal in the Attic, the Geico commercial. So like we get up at 3:45 in the morning. He's scheduled work. He goes to work. He literally gets up like the man does not even know how to use the snooze button, right? Since the day I met him, he gets right up every day, same time. Goes, same sin. I get up with him. I make his coffee, I make his lunch, and roll a cigarette. And he goes to work by 4:45. And at nighttime, he goes to bed. He literally falls asleep in like 5 minutes, right? And I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face. Those people like scare me. Don't you have a worry, motherfucker? Like I'm laying there for hours and I can't sleep, and I don't sleep at all. Like at that 3:45 though, but I like right. What time is it now? Usually I'm in bed by now. But I had to do this tonight. But I want to punch him in the face half the time. I'm like, motherfucker, get the fuck up. I have to lay here, like, and I'm like, oh, fucker, motherfucker. Now, like people that don't smoke pot scare me.
Oops. Oh no. What camera is this, motherfucker? Oh shit. No. Where are we? Oh god, it's very fucking blurry. Where am I at? Holy shit. Hold on, let me fix the cameras. Oh, FaceTime camera. We don't like that. It's ugly. We don't have a smooth button on that one. Filter the fuck the shit. Fuck the filter. No. What's happening? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, something's wrong. Well, maybe if I did that, we gotta do this now. What's happening? I'm not doing it till you put my fucking filter back on. I'll be right there. Hold on, guys. A visual camera. I might have to go back out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Oh, I have that on portrait mode. I don't know if that's for YouTube too. I want to see what that does. Instagram on that. Hey, now you see me. How you doing? How are you? Good to see you over on Instagram. But yeah, so anyway, I want to talk. I guess I should talk more about it. Like, oh, thanks. Thanks, Tara. I wonder if that's for Facebook or YouTube. I mean, so like, how they have the option to have it like both ways. Let's see if that does that. I don't know. I'll keep it on for a minute, see what happens. But anyway, talking about, if anybody wants to come up, I'll drop the link. But so because of the holidays, I don't know how you guys are, but like, I'm afraid of people, right? And I said I wanted to start making like working out with my family, working things out with everybody, so we have good holidays. But I still doesn't change the fact that like it makes me anxious and nervous, and like I'm scared. Like I don't know how to like. I want to just say, like, I don't know if I should even say anything. Should I just not say anything and just like go to make sure I go to all the functions next year and just maintain the relationships? I don't want to say it, and then it's like, oh, I'm saying it, so it's like I'm acknowledging that we don't have a good relationship because we do. You know what I mean? Is it weird? Does that sound weird? It sounds weird, right? But like I don't know, and still saying like it was up until this year, like I couldn't go to my family's house on Thanksgiving and shit because I feel so awkward, so fucking awkward, because I felt like nobody cared about what I was doing. That's how I felt though. Like for the longest time, how many times would I say to you guys, my parents and my family does not support me here. Like, I've been doing this almost 5 years, and for nobody, you didn't see my dad until what? Till they got a divorce last year. Now, I was internalizing, thinking it was me, because literally, I was the fucked up. We were all the fucked up too, but I just didn't know it. We didn't know. So come to find out, they're the sociopaths, not me. But my whole life. So anyway, like at my brother's stuff, like even like my stepmom and my dad, because literally in 2018, I took a Xanax or two, got at my 5th baby shower, and of course, of all times, to get fucked up in front of the family. You know what I mean? So solidified that I can't stay clean for them in their eyes. So since then, well, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I eat bags of these every day. Week. Remember the M&M's situation? Right? It's hard. I love you so much. Like, honestly. Okay, so this happened earlier today. The big one. Fucking love these. I'm addicted. It's the pot. I literally, okay, like I fucked up, right? Because I couldn't take pills. I was not supposed to take pills. But because I got so like anxious to go there, I took 2 Xanax and went there, and I don't remember anything, and I fucked up bad. You know? So that's solidified in my head. I'm a piece of shit still, and I'll never get clean. Hey, buddy. Hey, Robert. How are you? We're just talking about all that crap. I know. And it's like, I fucked up so, and that was how long ago now? I got off probation finally in 2017 after not being on it since I was 17. Like, and that was, oh my God, like my husband paid all my stuff off, you know, and I did what I was supposed to since I met him. I met him in 2014. We got married in 2016. And with him loving me, honestly, unconditionally, because I am Animal in the Attic on like a commercial when he gets up in the morning and I'm doing it. When I sit down, we sit down finally with the coffee and I'm like, I'm like, literally, I'm like this. Like, I thank God Outcast is on in the morning or like Scully and all, and like Kane, because when I get up at 3:45, I start thinking about the Idaho 4 right away. And I'm starting to tell him all the shit that I've been thinking about. So when I woke up fucking 5 hours, every hour on the hour, all night long, about this motherfucking case or whatever the fuck's going on, right? I'm like this from 3:40. I'm at my best from 3:45 to like 4 in the afternoon. Usually I'm not like this at night, but I am right now. But I was okay. So we were on earlier, and it's what's his name? Sculmac, but he's Outcast's friend. It's Outcast podcast. But anyway, talking about this community and how literally, like, doesn't it feel like, and like I'm telling you, I'm married to like my other half. Like, he loved me unconditionally. Like, knowing I still was on fucking probation. I wasn't getting off for another 5 years. I had $10,000 in fines. I did not have a license. And I owed the IRS. I still owe the IRS 80 grand because I had to go to jail for it, and then I had to, you know, still owe the money. He marries me anyway, pays off my fine so I can get my license back. My probation pays off that shit, and literally just loves me. Like, and like literally, like when I met him, he knew where my income was coming from, and he's like, "I'll give you a year to stop." I'm like, "Dude, I'm done. Like, I'm done. And I got like a regular little job, you know. I worked at a school. I worked at the school around the corner, which I loved working there until fucking COVID. I was like lunch lady, hall lead. It was called Bishop Eustace, and I fucking loved it because I loved the people I worked with. The lady knew all my personal shit, so she was so cool. She hired me, had felonies at all. She knew about them, and she basically she hired me anyway. And I love this. I still talk to those people, but we worked all the way up until COVID, and then we got laid off, obviously. And my husband's like, "You don't have to work anymore." And that's when I became Snow White. Oh, I'm telling you, I've been with my husband for 11 years. It'll be married 10 years. And yeah, it's June 4th is our anniversary. Yeah, June 4th, 2016. Like, I overdosed. I told him, he knew everything. Like, he knew, and I'm telling you, like, I never did probation the way I was supposed to because I told you I was violating all the time. I couldn't stop smoking pot because of pot was not legal yet. Okay. And the thing with jail is, like I was saying, they didn't give you Suboxone every time you went to jail anyway. It wasn't a thing back then. And Narcan also wasn't a thing. So the Narcan, obviously, like they didn't have Narcan on them, but Narcan didn't work. So like they couldn't just call the cops. They had to bring me to the hospital. But thank God they did. But yeah, I still talk to that cop to this day. He just retired, like I told you, but he was my earth angel. And like, leading all the way up to like finding. So we're talking about this community. Like I met you guys 4 or 5 years ago, right? Most of you guys, and then I meet the true crime community. They're the only two communities on YouTube I know that don't fight with each other, and I make literally lives about each other and just about going back and forth. It's everywhere but our community. And like when even if we don't agree, like in reality TV and all that pop culture community, and I'm talking about the true crime community, like we're actually coming together, and it's like we all have kind of found each other. And like so that's what we're talking about this morning. So we might even do a panel once a week. Talking about like our issues, how we like the shit we grew up with, because we're both saying now like this community's kind of saved our lives a little bit. Oh, well, I mean, honestly, take the like negative energy that's attached to that situation and transmute it with your positive energy, your happy energy, right? It's crazy. Mom died on my birthday. Talk about days like you know what I mean? No, where are you at? I'm in Jersey, but I'm in South Jersey. I literally can't tell. um, No, but people think too, like with religion is not spirituality, and it kind of is. Hey, would you change your goddamn name, please? Please change it. I can't. You don't. Noelle, change your name, please. I'm good. What are you, Indiana? Oh yeah, I don't know. Is it legal there? I don't think it's legal there. You're right. It's been legal here a little while. Like basically I got on it medically, and then yeah, basically when I get clean, then it becomes legal. I go probation, it becomes legal. I couldn't smoke it. I could literally. It's so horrible. Wow. No, no. I'm not dropping a link right now, Nicole. Noelle. Like, why do I keep saying that, Nicole? Noelle. And I'm talking about stuff that like spirituality and stuff. And yeah, so like anyway, we're talking this morning, so we're gonna have to do a panel once a week. I don't know, like Insider Bones was on there. Insider Bones, her, another girl named Nadia, Outcast, Skull. Yeah, we do, and like we said, we like some of us we've become really good friends. Like Erin's 20 minutes away from me, and like in the very beginning, even now I don't know what I would do without her. Oh, it's right. And oh my God, Terry, were you here the other day when we were talking to Muddy Grace about I was gonna go on Adam's channel on Friday? Like in Adam's next live. I was like, you have to hold my hand though. And I'm scared. Please hold my hand and please like talk to me. She's like, we miss you there. I'm like, who's we? I don't even know anybody that's there anymore. I've been getting like I'm on the group chat, I think, or something, on the group DM, like I guess on Instagram. I feel very special. But anyway, every time he has a thing, it just comes, I guess, as a group fucking thing. But like, I don't know how I was added somehow, and it made me happy. So when I kept saying Muddy Grace, I'm like, Muddy Grace, I miss Adam and Jason. I said, maybe I'll just like go to a live. Maybe I'll start slow. Start little, just creep in a little bit here and there. Just hold my hand. I'll just run in, run out a little bit. Because Adam knows I used to hide behind him. So I'm going to hide behind Muddy Grace and be like, hi, I'm here. Just watching. If anybody wants to come here and hold my hand with me, that'd be great. Appreciate it, please. Because we all met on Adam's channel, okay? But anyway, like, talking about with holidays too, guys. I'm glad that we have each other. Yes, we all respect each other. We respect each other's differences. Like, listen, and I'm not married to all one whole thing. Like, I'm the whose side are you on podcast? It should just be about whose side we're on. It like literally should recognize. I should recognize, which I try to do both sides, but it doesn't have to be just like reality TV. It could be literally like it could lend itself to true crime. Whose side are you on? It could lend itself to sobriety. Well, not really, because we should be on sobriety side. You know what I'm saying? It could be more than just that. It could just be any topic, honestly. Any kind of debate we could use it for. Anybody wants to debate anything. Like, I mean, I literally I gotta say with Idaho 4, like there's so many different theories that could be true that we're not we don't know. There's a lot of possibilities, honestly. I mean, really, possibilities, but like, I mean, yeah, I guess there could be, yeah. You know? Um We became red too, by the way. The governor race. I don't know how, but you think? Oh, I know. I run into the fire, don't I? I run straight into the fire. I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe. But so we were thinking so. Yeah. But guys, listen. I feel better than I have. I don't know what's making me be late now these days though. I gotta fix that shit. Like, and since George has taken over the money, we've been able not wait, but he's been able to save. Dude, it's so funny. I don't know how he does it because I mean he makes it's all his money, right? I mean, I have a little bit of money that comes in, but like when I was running the money the last 10 years, I couldn't save a goddamn dime. The bills are paid, but I couldn't save a fucking thing. And you know how many times I got in trouble? And like he's been running it for I think since the beginning of the summer. And I just looked at Creep to see how much. Oh my god, he was able to save money. I don't know how the fuck he does it. And he doesn't give me a lot of money. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. Like I mean, I make enough for myself a little bit. Me, I'm extra. I got a bike. Like I just went shopping. Remember, like anyway. But I just wanted to, I keep saying, like, does anybody want to, if anybody does have any issues that they want to come up and like talk about, I'll drop the link. Just say the word, put the one in the chat or something. And daughter, that doesn't mean you. I mean, you can, I'm just saying, but we have something to talk about. Just kidding. And you're not calling yourself stinky either. But anyway, anybody, well, yeah, like, I don't know, you guys, like I said, my husband is the only person that, like, I feel like it sucks because I do have such a fear of abandonment. My poor husband, he's nothing like me, right? He's, Georgie's quiet. I mean, he's just crazy quiet. Like, he could literally goes to work every day, same time, comes home every day, same time. He's literally home by 2:40 every day. And then he's play PlayStation until we go to bed. And I fuck around with my cats, my plants, my podcasts, and that's what I do all day long. That's what I love to do. Like when I got clean and all, when I moved in with here, after COVID is when I started outside with the plants. Like I transformed my entire backyard. You have no idea what it used to look like. It looked nothing like it does now. But I've done all of that. We do, Kath. We do. It's fine. I started doing the plants and like now they're my babies and they grow back every year by themselves in my crate. I'm fucking tropical paradise back there. But wait, like I have to show you what it looked like before. I think I did show you what it looked like before. And I did it by myself. George helped me put up the fence. He put the fence up. He helped me with the gazebo. And I had my friend take my old pool down. He had one of those old, those big, like above ground pools you had as a kid. Hey, Aaron. Yay. And my friend had taken that down, my friend Kelly's husband, and it was a big thing. And then we had this big screening house, which was Mr. Mansfield Miller's first apartment, kitty cat apartment. Mr. Manchester's Miller, can you come here, please? Mr. Man's first apartment was a screen house, and then that came down, and that's when the gazebo and I became more of a. Now it's my tropical paradise. I have my pool. I have a little baby pool that's like my meditation area. So I still have the swan pool up, guys. The swan pool is still alive, and it's my little pond right now. It has my swan in it, my 2 swans in it, and it's on the side of the gazebo, the other side, because I have the big part. And right now it's got all the lights. But did I show you the Christmas lights, guys? And I have the back wall has the projector on it. Where do you see it? I have the Grinch on the back. So there's a big white wall, a building that's behind us, and I have a projector of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and it's huge, and it goes like between all of our neighbors, right? And then inside I have these snowflakes that project on the side of the snowflakes, and I have like green lasers everywhere. It looks like lights, and I have actual lights up. I have deer, and I have like big blow ups out front. I showed you some of it last week, didn't I? I have to show you the rest of it. Oh, how short my bus is. Oh, that's funny, kind of a little bit. Oh, I'm trying to. What are you guys talking about? Oh, Adam. I know. I just missed them. Maybe it's because I'm getting his like things and like, and then I'm like opening them and I'm watching like a little bit of like his shorts. Like I've been commenting like here and there, and years after years after years, I commented stuff. I used to leave a long ass comments telling him because he would act stupid. It would be about Teresa, and he would act like he didn't know anything, and I'd be like, you know what the fuck's going on? And get mad. But no, like I don't know. I feel bad that he loses all his friends. I don't know what happens. I don't know how that happens. How do you have people on your podcast and then they're not there the next week? Oh, they're there and then they're not. But how is Ryan's girlfriend doing and fiance? Do we know? Is she good? She's having a baby, right? I'm so happy for him. I was watching him the other day, and I was almost crying because I got very nostalgic listening to him because I haven't heard him in so long. And so Ronnie and what's her name from Watch What Crappens, their voices gave me the most nostalgic feeling ever because they were the first podcasters I listened to, and then Ryan, right? But remember, I stopped listening to them. So then, literally, I was started to cry because I was like, "Oh my god!" This literally brought me back to like 2020. Like that was such a transformative. That's when I woke up, guys. So like, a lot of things that happen here are very like nostalgic and give me a home feeling. I mean, alien stuff gives me a home feeling. It has my whole life weird shit. Like, isn't that the weirdest thing as a kid, though? Anyway, like, I want to know if he's okay. Like, I'm a girlfriend and the fiance, whatever they are. Like, he's having a baby, Ryan. I'm so excited for him. I'm so happy for him. Like, he looks happy. He was doing like page 6 or something. I don't know. But like, and then I don't like, dude, I always say I would not be here without his fucking platform. Like him, the tour, just I'm a nobody, dude. We're all nobodies, and he just gave us all a platform. And gave me and Joe, me and Joe, we were whatever, we were hot messy topics. But anyway, magical in New York. New York was magical as fuck. BravoCon was. They totally left me, but that's fine. I'm over it. But like 1 week we're doing Vanderpump Rules, and I'm sending them gifts and shit. And next week it's like, well, who's Krista? Where's Krista? Oh, fuck Krista. Like fuck me, really. But it's all good. I'm good. I'm healed. I'm good. I'm not mad about Michelle. I'm over her. I almost love her again. Not love her. I just like I don't. It's like one of those things where like I'm not mad anymore. I don't care if she gets on the show. I don't care if she talks to. I don't give a fuck any of it at all. It's just I'm good. She gets on the show. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I'm good. And like with my parents too. Like I love them. Me and my mom have a better relationship now than we did before she left my dad. Because like I was saying earlier, I thought it was me. They weren't supporting me. I thought. And really, my mom had a lot going on. And it's so weird. I didn't know her at all. And then that's like when people say, when Ashley said, you're not supposed to know all your business. I guess no, you're not. But like, I didn't realize what she was going through with my dad. I should have. I thought that I said my whole life, my mother doesn't have feelings. She just doesn't. It's not that she doesn't have them. She's just always happy. So I didn't think anything bothered her. Fucking for real, except for me being a drug addict and me and my dad being losers. How do you sleep at night? Bitch, how the fuck you been sleeping at night? How you been sleeping at night? Now have you've been sleeping at night. We don't want to go back there, but she did. Anyway, I love her. And she's happier now than I'm telling you, when I saw her at Thanksgiving, I thought my mom was happy before. Do I have ads? Oh yeah. What are you getting them? Sorry. I have to insert them. I have to. I don't get paid shit though, Cass. Seriously. That's why I have Cash App button there. But I never get Cash App. So anyway, it's like my mom, I did, and I don't know if she's with the dude or not. I don't really care as long as she's not bringing him to my house. I don't like him. But she's happiest I've ever seen her. I didn't know that now I can see the difference. I mean, she was happy with my stepdad for a long time, and I know that. Like up until they sold the big house, I think moving to the shore, I think sometime down the shore is when, and her third bout with cancer is where she kind of just was like, I'm done with this dude. And I'm not saying this, dude, just it's shame because my dad, it's killing him. It really is killing him at this point. My dad is not doing well. That's what you get trying to hook up with my friends, Dad. Like when I tell you guys, like the people that don't like Robert and them, when I tell you how crazy my fucking life is, like my father-in-law had an affair with one of my friends. My father-in-law, right before he dies, my dad has been with my friends. Like you don't even, and then after now, and even now, he's trying to do it. It's fucked up. They're all getting divorced. They're divorced now. It's separated. Now he's loud. Not really, but like my dad's 70, motherfucker. Okay, like He was going to get my friend for like my friend down the like and it's all for money because they're whores, you know. That's even worse. That's even worse. I didn't talk to my father-in-law for a year over it, and then my dad does it to me. Stepdad. You know, that's like, and that's like the least of it. Like that's the funniest part of my life, to be honest with you. Like that's the funniest part. 'Cause you're like, are you kidding me? And then you're like, no wonder your mom fucking lived with the ass. I'm like, I know, no, I know, but like, no, I didn't think it was the whole thing. I didn't know. I didn't think she knew. Whatever, man. That's what it is. I didn't think she knew. No, I still don't think she does know a little bit. I heard her say, "You fucking motherfucker, you did this," and it was 25 years ago. But I'm like, oh, sure. I mean, listen, maybe she does. I don't know, but she was having her own affair. So what the fuck does it matter? You're having your own affair, so what does it matter? It doesn't matter. My whole point is that her baby daddy. I know. Hey, listen, they can have him. Whatever makes them happy. Do you hear the music? They're having a party across the street. I don't know. It's like some kind of country music or something. Um, You know, my father-in-law, man, he just needed to see some boobs. His wife left him. His second wife left him. So my mother-in-law passed away, and they were still married. So that really kind of devastated him. That was about 10 years she died in before I met my husband. A year before I met my husband on my birthday, though. But I have never met her, but I've lived here in her house, and everything I do outside, everything over the inside is for her. I feel her. I've literally taken all my crafts or all her old things. I turned them into like other things. Like I took like, you know, I have candle holders, all of my knickknacks, all of my shit on my walls, everything, all of my crafts from you know things that were out of this house, out of the basement. And then all my plants outside, I have rose bushes just for her. So like I've channeled her this entire time. Like I feel like she's here. I feel like I know her. But yeah, you guys know the thing with my birds and stuff, right? I'll have to get videos of the bird that. So I had a bird that made a nest outside of my window. I'm next to a fucking tree, a pine tree, a big Christmas tree, where there's plenty of nesting and you plenty of plenty of room. But this mourning dove, 2 years in a row, put her nest right outside of my window on my air conditioner, second floor, like window air conditioner, so she could see right into my window. She saw right in my window. I watched her all day, all the time. I watched her build the nest with the baby, with the dad bird. I watched her lay her eggs. I watched them hatch. I watched them unhatch. I watched them literally until they took their first flight. I'm not even kidding. I have it all on camera, on video, tape, whatever, and pictures. It happened 2 years in a row, and that's why I know I was Snow White though. And then when squirrels and stuff start eating out of my hands, I'm like, I am so fucking Snow White, motherfuckers. I'm Snow White. My plants made me believe I was Snow White. And then the animals started coming around, and I'm like, and then the fucking cats, all 8 of these motherfuckers. Here's number 5 right here. Say hi, number 5. I'm number 5. I'm number 5. I'm baby sweet sweets. I'm the one that holds up my mom at nighttime when she's on the podcast, and she's like, "What the fuck is this bitch doing? Come feed me and come sleep with me, please." She's the one that sleeps between me and George. And then we know Starling sleeps on top of me, on me. There's pictures. That's how we sleep. The last 2 nights in a row, I fell asleep with her on top of me, and I don't know where she went. She sleeps over George's head. Then I have this one sleeps either between us or next to George. And then Mr. Manchester Mansfield is at my feet. And Miss Angel, well, Riley, and she sleeps in the middle bedroom all the time by herself. I don't know why. And Meow Meow sleeps downstairs. She's too big to come up the steps. And then the other 3 are outside in the heated gazebo. With the heated blankets. Yes, Robert, I have heated blankets and kitty cat tents, and I have a possum that thinks it's a cat and sleeps in the kitty cat tent with it. I have squirrels that eat out of my hand. But I'm going to take a picture of all the lights tonight, guys, and I'll post them. But I think instead of dropping the link, I think I'm going to go. My back's starting to hurt. Robert, when you go live again, can somebody please put his channel here? Robert, can you drop your channel link, please? And anybody has a channel? Mama J, do you have a channel? I think you do. I love you guys so much for being here. And that's what we were saying earlier. Like, we do show up for each other. And I don't expect you guys. I know it's TV. But I'm trying to do more like, just not that. Like, I want to do more sobriety, spirituality, crime tea. I might leave crime tea with you guys, though. I might leave you guys that. Robert, that'll be your side. I will go to your channel for that. But yeah, I gotta get myself together more with it. Today was like a impromptu one. because I had to go earlier. I had things going on. Shouldn't even have gone live at that time, but cradle robbery. It's listen, it is gross when it's your. She was my father-in-law's nurse, and he didn't see boobs for a long time, so I don't blame him, right? But one day I'm going to do Real Housewives of Methville, and I got all kinds of shit I'm going to fucking put out there because that bitch, I got her pussy. I got pictures of the shit that she sent him. Not to be gross, but like, you do. I love anything. I can do it. I can do snakes, dude. I can do the snakes. I can do spiders because I feel like I can be Charlotte's Web. I'm telling you, every time I see a spider, I'm like, is that Charlotte's Web? Hi, Charlotte. I love spider webs. I love all of them. I get a little freaked out by like the raccoons because they're like the size of polar bears. There's 3 of them that come in the backyard every night and eat the food from the cat's bowls if I don't bring them in. They're fucking huge. They knocked on my motherfucking back door. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And I got pictures of somebody's. You know what? I got another bitch that fucking posted pictures of meth by mistake on Snapchat. I got the other bitch who fucking was effing on camera. I got that shit. Listen, I might get kicked off I might be banned for life, but I'll do it anonymously. Real Housewives of Methville, bitches. Fuck with me again. They just did it recently. I told you. I read you that text. I'm gonna call your podcast owner. This is you uneducated, toothless, fucking kidless whore. Kids are all your kids been taken. You got no teeth. You live at home. When you're talking about me, bitch, fuck you. Don't get me started. You fucking pig. You fucking pigs. Just saying. I have it, bitch, and I will fucking make sure that she's supposed to one day. Because guess what? I went into his phone. He died. My phone. I got all the pictures. Remember that fucking bitch Brittany, Bravo Brittany or something? She never came on, but it's one of their sisters. Bitch, fuck you. I'm gonna call your podcast owner and tell them you do meth and do your podcast. I said, go ahead, you weirdo. What I said my husband's my podcast owner, first of all. You call Apple, Spotify, go ahead. What the fuck you mean? I'm on meth, okay. Tell them I'm meth. You look stupid, bitch. And like all kinds of dumb shit. You look stupid on camera. And I knew it was her because I knew by the wording. Fuck you, because I wouldn't. It's a long story. She wanted something from me that I wouldn't. I'm not a drug dealer, bitch, okay? I'm not going to sell you my Adderall. That was the problem. She's like, oh, my friend sells them. Bitch, I'm not a fucking drug. I don't sell my bitch. Like, that was the whole. She got mad at me for that over that. That's what created that. So they're all sisters. It's Amanda's sister. They're all sisters. There's like a bunch of them. And I was like the other sister, but we fight. Yeah, but I'm done. I'm done with these bitches. I'm done. I've been holding shit in for a long time. It's Marine's neighbors too, by the way. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm getting activated. I'm gonna go hang out with my animals. I'm sorry I interrupted the link, but I appreciate you all being here. And I will hold space for you guys if you ever, we do want to do this once a week or something. Yes, there you go. Please go subscribe to Robert. He does true crime. Robert, do you know when you're going live next? I want to join up if I can. Don't leave, Kathy. I mean, I love you so much. Dude, we found each other. We've all found each other. And I know that we're spread out for a reason and it sucks, but we are all here to help activate each other, ourselves and others and each other and hold raise each other's vibration. And like our second half of life is going to be better than the first because we're on the most benevolent timeline available. We are on the planet. We are on the new earth energy. I know we are. We have Christ consciousness coming into us now. It's not the return of Christ. It's the return of Christ consciousness. And it's going to change everything. And it is changing everything. That's what 3i Atlas is here for. I love you. Okay. I'll let you to go. Please let me know. Every time I see you, I want to ask you, but then I want to keep asking. But I want to because I really appreciate you, like, all your stuff that you do. Like, honestly, and definitely for coming here. I'm going to make myself a bagel tea without bacon. Bacon. I don't eat meat. Listen, I didn't want a turkey for Thanksgiving. I almost ate turkey. And then I started to think about veins and shit. I was like, oh, throwing up. Oh, no. And I went to the green casserole. Yeah, love you. And like I said, I'm sorry I dropped the link, but if you guys, if you need me, I've been through, I'm not a hypocrite, I've been through it all. Still dealing with it. It's hard, we're all just trying to we're all here to walk each other home, right? We're all just here to walk each other home. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. I love you all. Please hit the like button. I know you already have, but And he'll see you guys on Friday. Well, I'll be on Dagos. I'll be over at Dagos channel, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure he's probably going live soon, or if he's not live already. That's where I see you guys at. So, and I'm trying to get Willie back, Robert. I'm trying to get him back for us. He's just going through some shit. Pray for him, please. Guys, pray for my Willie, my hot Willie, my friend. My work husband. I miss him. It's hard. It was hard being out. This was hard being in the streets without him, man. I was like, hold my hand. I'm just kidding. All right, love you guys. Bye. Sweet dreams.